I've become friends with, we talked about this prior, Shea Hillebrand, and he went on by like a lot of his talks and his motivational speaking he does now, and he does a lot of touring, and a big thing he talks about is how he fell out of love with the game as the game
Yeah.
progressed. He started losing that childhood passion, and it looks the opposite with you, because even when you signed with the Jays, what I read was it wasn't even a money thing. It wasn't going to the minors up. You just wanted to be around this team. You thought this team had a chance to win. It was giving you an opportunity. And it's like that love, that passion, that drive, that every time you get on the mound, that smile, like I'm here. How, how do you still have that? Like what's in you that still has that? Like you still love it. And you're 36. You're
I
not a
mean,
spring chicken anymore.
I lost it. I mean, just like Shay talks about, like you
Yeah.
lose it from time to time. And you have to like find a way to love it again, or something will click into you to love it again. And if you lose it and you don't get it back, then I tell people all the time, if you don't love it, then like leave, like go do something that you love to do. Don't waste that time and that energy. But it's almost like, I mean, in a marriage, like you have to find ways to love each other, or relationships. You have to find ways to love each other. You're not going to love each other every day, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be different points in times where you're going to be like, like I really don't like you right now. Just like in baseball, there's been plenty of days I've been like, really don't like you. Like I don't want to be here. But there's other days that make it so much worth it. And then I think there was a big turning point in my career, my life was like it was I was getting married a long time ago to my ex-wife, and I was just laying in bed and I just asked God, like, hey, if this is the baseball is what you want me to do, then show me the way, give me a sign. And just talking to him, and like I was like, if you do, then I will never take this for granted again. I will enjoy every minute I have. I will continuously be there, be present, and enjoy these moments because you don't get a lot of them. And it was after one of the minor league years. You know, minor league players, we don't get paid a ton. So I'm getting married, have a family, don't have a lot of money. I was supposed to go to winter ball, but one of the deals fell through, and you make a lot more money in winter ball, at least to keep you afloat during the off season.
Yeah.
And I just asked him, and the next morning got a phone call from my agent. And he was like, "Hey, we're gonna send you to Mexico for winter ball." And I was like, "All right." I was like, I'm getting married in a couple months too, right? They're like, "You'll get your wedding dates off, blah blah. You'll get a couple days off, and they're gonna pay you for those days too. Just like they want you down there." I'm like, "All right, like we're gonna enjoy baseball. This is what I'm supposed to do now, I guess so. So we're gonna enjoy the rest of it, no matter what happens." And there's a lot of dark days, but again, I try to make sure I'm a light for these other guys too. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna have bad days, but if I can teach those younger guys how to enjoy these games and these moments too, then hopefully their careers will be a lot better than mine, and they don't fall out of love with baseball, kind of like other guys have had to, in the past to rekindle a fire, and they can just keep that fire the whole career.